MAGA hates black people. And this is just something I heard from a white liberal who is saying that if you're a Republican, then you most likely hate black people. Now, the interesting thing about this is I'm a conservative and I'm a Republican. And if you ever go to my comments, you will see that the majority of the people that hate people are not Republican and not conservative. And the things that come out of their mouth on the white liberal sides, and trust me, I will have white liberals calling me a Sambo and all kinds of stuff like that. I ain't never been treated like that by a Republican or a conservative or anything like that. But bottom line is if you look at my comments, you can see where the hate really comes from. But not only that, it spews all the way to the top. You have people like Gavin Newsom threatening to punch Trump. You have all these other lefty loonies, going out there and threatening violence. You have all these people who don't even know how to identify what, male or female is, and they're causing and wanting to cause violence and telling people to go out there and be violent. The Democratic Party is full of hate, racism, and yet they say that they're going to champion, gender equality and all those things. They're the most non-champions of anything different that I've ever met, and that's why I'm not on their side, of course. But
This is the world we're living in when they pushing this message about Republicans, conservatives, MAGA, they don't like black people. Conservatives are common sense based. It doesn't know any color. Republicans are not going to reward you for being lazy. Republicans is sticking to what simple law is, male or female. But we have a lot of people, it's not just white liberals, it's liberals, period, saying all these things to make black people go back to their side. All of this is that black people are waking up. All this is that we starting to have a new generation of educated black people that are looking like, well, the reason why we're freed is because of Republicans. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln gave us a 20 acres and a mule and then it was taken away by Andrew Jackson, who was a Democrat? See, we got to do information. That's why we got to do research. This is why I love ChatGPT, because you can ask real questions and get real stats now. There's nothing hidden. All of this is black people are waking up. Then people get mad at Nicki Minaj because she's going over to Turning Point USA and she's saying that, hey, it's okay for a boy to be a boy. And then people are up in an uproar and say, I don't like Nicki Minaj, unfollowing her because she's speaking the truth and she's speaking common sense. I always tell my kids and I always tell my wife, if it's too complicated, that means it's something that's going to screw me. So what the Democrats is, they do all these things, these smokes and mirrors to get you upset, to get you riled up, to have you vote on emotion. Where the Republican Party is saying vote off of your mind and common sense. Everybody's pushing on social media. If you're not a Democrat, you're not black. Then I don't want to be black. I don't want to be black. I want the girls to go into the girls' restrooms. I want the men to go to the men's restrooms. I want the sports to be women's sports, men's sports. I don't want to give you all of my money if you're not working. I don't want to take care of you if you're being lazy on purpose. I don't want you to get the money. I don't want illegal immigrants to come here and just take all of our resources from our generation of kids coming up. I don't want that. So if that is my thinking and I'm not black, then that's fine. You can have my black card. But it's this thing that when we see violence, where do we see the violence from? Where do we see the protesting and the throwing and the hateful names and all the people that's not getting their way? We see it from Democrats. Am I saying that all Republicans are not violent? Hey, I'm not going to say that. I know people are crazy. But the things that you've seen that are happening today are from the Democratic side. So what are we supposed to do? I just love the fact that black people are saying, you know what, if you want to take my black card, take it. Because it's all about common sense now. See, they use the emotion of black people and taking care of black people by keeping black people down, by giving them SNAP, Section 8, and free health care. Now black people are saying, you know what, especially the ones that don't need the system, yeah, I'm not messing with that. We have a lot of illegal immigrants that come here and then finally get naturalized and they become U.S. citizens and then they go to the conservative side. I wonder why. It's because when you are a citizen and you are making your own money, you're not dependent on the government. I want to protect, I want to conserve what I have. That's why it's called the conservatives. I want to conserve what America is. Where the Democrats want to tear it down and create something else. It's just us. I just feel like just black people are finally being smart and saying, yeah, MAGA, Republicans, conservatives, they don't hate us. They just want it to be common sense.
bottom line is that if you're MAGA, you most likely love everybody. The only people that you don't like are lazy people who don't do shit and live off government benefits and expect the government to pay for their shit for the rest of the life and for their life. And most likely, you don't like people who are victims and stuff like that. You can't fucking tolerate that bullshit. So yeah, that's who you are if you're most likely MAGA. Small government. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me, have God, guns, and country and all that good stuff and whatnot.
Black people hate black Republicans more than they hate racist white people. The reason why you're having such a visceral reaction to Nicki Minaj's behavior regarding the AmFest convention where she spoke at with Erica Kirk, the tweets of her praising Donald Trump and JD Vance, as well as her speaking at some event bringing awareness to religious persecution somewhere, didn't care to learn, is because y'all move and operate as if black people are a monolith. You don't want to accept the fact that black people do align with the Republican Party. Their values aligned with the Republican Party. You have a hard time accepting the fact that there is a good number of black people who do not align with identity politics. And while y'all sit there and huff and puff and scream about we are not a monolith, you want black people to move like a monolith.
People don't like you, especially in the black community, if you don't think and act like them. Reason one, if I elevate myself and I don't come back to the hood, I'm a coon. I'm a Uncle Tom. I'm not from the hood. If I don't vote Democrat, I'm a coon. I'm Uncle Tom. I'm not black. If I support Nicki Minaj and say, hey, she actually talking about real shit. She not shaking her ass for dollars or for likes. She's actually talking about real things and she's standing up for something. Oh, you with that? Oh, okay. So you with the you like Charlie Kirk and all of that. You one of them type of guys. So standing up for things that's right, that's what gets you canceled. So do you want boys to be girls? Do you want girls to be boys? Oh, she doing something. She must be broke. Nicki Minaj ain't broke, y'all. I'm sorry. She doing this because she talking about what's right. Yes, she's using her platform. That's what you do. You build your platform, and the people that's really rocking with you will rock with you. They say she might have lost 10 million followers, but I guarantee in the future she'll get 50 million more. Because people are gonna be like, hey man, she was right. See, a lot of y'all want to get hyped up off of emotions. This is how I know you're a Democrat. Because only Democrats move off of emotions. Oh, shock value. Oh my gosh. That's what a lot of y'all are. Y'all so emotional. Well, the conservatives are like, let me listen to what she's saying. Well, yeah, she makes sense. I want boys to be boys. Yeah, I don't like Gavin Newsom either because he started off with a $30 billion surplus. Now they saying he might be in a $70 billion deficit. Who knows? Allegedly. Yeah, that makes sense to me. But she's attacking. No, she's just speaking facts. People grow up. But she's never been the one that to push this agenda. She's just joining the agenda now as far as saying, this is what I believe. But y'all crucify her because she's talking about things that's right. But the one thing that a black person hates more than a racist white person is a black Republican. But if you do your research, this is why I love ChatGPT, man. Look and see who's responsible for the slaves to be freed. Abraham Lincoln, right? Emancipation Proclamation. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Do you not understand that? Do you understand that Abraham Lincoln gave black people 20 acres and a mule and it was taken away from by Andrew Jackson, who was a Democrat? So you guys think that the Democrats are for you guys. Oh, I know why. Because the Democrats is the one that gave you the SNAP benefits, the Section 8. That's how they made you their bitch. Point blank period. That's how they made you their bitch. They say, you know what? If we feed them, we take care of them, we just give, they will always be our slaves. You guys are still a slave to the Democrats and you're not even knowing it. Tell me one thing that the Democrats did good for black people. Tell me one thing that Obama did for black people. I'll wait. When you educate it and you really listening with your ears and you're not listening with your heart, you're listening with your ears and you're seeing what's actually happening, you'll go Republican and conservative too. Well, it's all about the rich. Yes, I'm all for the rich too. If you work your ass off and you build your company in 30 years and you work billions, enjoy it. I'm sorry, enjoy it. Just let me know how I can get there. Why would I want to tax somebody that worked hard? But y'all don't want to get taxed, but y'all want to get free things for not working hard. That's the problem with y'all black folks. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's always going to keep this thing rocking. Also, too, hit the notification bell to see all the new videos. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the comments. No fluff around here. No fluff morning show coming soon. Go get her Patreon coming soon. You know what? I just talk real stuff. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't. But guess what? I do not care. I'm out.